from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Bubba Chandler. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
About to get started here. This is Corbin Carroll. And the home opener is underway. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Ball. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 0-1.
That's outside.
Chandler, a 6'3" righty, 205 pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Fought off foul. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seen eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Towards first. To Crawford for one. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
2 down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's out to center field. Castro moving under this one. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. 1 out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Nope.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And that's a 1-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Cody Bellinger now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And now it's Juan Soto.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Got him swinging. 2 aboard, 2 outs. This is Willie Castro.
Ball.
Out to short. Jimenez. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Back in the Bronx, top of the second. Bryson Stott digs in now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. There's a strike. Liner caught at second. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. That one at triple digits. Splits the plate, and it's 0-2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swung on, popped up left side. And that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the second. Nolan Arenado stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Right side, stop. And quickly 1 away in the second. So up next for New York, Agustin Ramirez.
Inside, ball 1.
And that skips in the dirt. That one missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at second. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. So digging in, Edgar Caro. And that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out. On to the third inning. Leading off, Luke Diesel. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1.
No, that's down.
In the air, right field. Judge on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Nope, outside.
Line drive. That's a hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, didn't get jumpy, and just smacked it.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they add on. It's 3-0. 1 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. In the air, left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The relay to second, not going to get him. He's in there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Base hit. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. The throw to second is offline. 1 out. Runner at second. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a drive deep right field. That one carrying. Going. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning. This is Bryson Stott.
Nope, that's inside.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball. High fly ball out towards left center. Soto in position. That's out number 2. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That's in for a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning.
clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
High fly ball, right field. Marsh running hard. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Aaron Judge at the plate. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on.
Aaron Judge.
Foul ball there. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Cody.
2 outs, bases empty. Bellinger up to hit.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Line drive. And that ends the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Andres Jimenez getting ready to hit.
You know, these Athletics really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Smoked on the ground a second. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Brandon Marsh. Popped up. And that is that. Back here in New York, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Juan Soto.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Willie Castro, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's to third, Keishel. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. Man at first with 1 gone. Nato comes in to take his cuts.
Nolan Arenado.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. That one to first, and that's just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees,
Agustin Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. Doubled his first time. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
The 0-2.
Ball one.
Chases the fastball up. New inning getting started. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Corbin Carroll.
You know, these A's doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Up the middle. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Anthony Santander.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And it's fouled away. The A's up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Missed with a changeup. Ball three. Inside ball four.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells.
Now pitching for the
Kodai Senga into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's out.
Man at first, one away. This one in the air, right field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Tag, but he's in there.
Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Rooker swings through it for strike one. Santander at third. Yelich over at second with one down. That one catches the zone. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Battling here as he fouls it away. Second and third, one away. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now Bryson Stott. Two aboard, 2 outs. Check swing. He held up. And the count is 2-0. Foul ball. Two one now. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Back for more from the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the fifth. J.P. Crawford stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That's ball 2.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Edgar Caro. Right through there for a strike.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Marsh running hard. 1 away. Caught in a rundown now. Back to first, and he's safe. And here is so. To the plate.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Ball. That's high.
And a big swing and a miss. Ground ball left side. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Pretty nice play there. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Aaron Judge.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1. Juan Soto now. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Swings through that.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. Back now in the Bronx. And now here's the A's catcher, Alejandro Kirk. On the ground to third. Fires over to Bellinger. 1 pitch and 1 out. Andres Jimenez up next for the A's.
Ball one.
Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball.
And that is that. Back in New York. Well, we go bottom six.
Now
Willie Castro, Cole Sands on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hey!
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That's in there. That's strike two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Oh, and 2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. But he's in there easily.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
At the plate, Agustin Ramirez in the air, right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at-bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Out towards left center. Yelich running hard. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back in the Bronx, top of inning number 7, Brandon Marsh now at the plate. Swing and he breaks his bat. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the order, Corbin Carroll up next for the A's. Out towards right center field, Judge on the move to the gap. 2 away now. Next up for the A's, Anthony Santander. On the ground right side. Takes it himself, and they go down fast. 3 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Edgar Caro. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Ball.
Sands, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. The tag, and he's out. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Lenin Sosa. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's a ball.
He swings and fouls one off. The Athletics leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Marsh settles under it, and there are 2 down. It's Aaron Judge now. First pitch misses. Judge comes up empty there. Judge rips that one, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And down on strike. Back at Yankee Stadium. We're at the top of the 8th. Christian Yelich digs in now.
Ball. Hey.
And that
That's
misses. And that's ball 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two now. And there's the ball.
Upstairs.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. On the ground to third, might be 2. To second, there's 1. On to Bellinger. That's a double play. Base is empty after the double play. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit.
Ball. That's outside.
This one in the air center field. Castro on his way over. And that is that. Back here in New York, on to the bottom of the 8th. Juan Soto stepping in down for the Yankees.
Soto.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So up next for New York, Willie Castro.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Just
Inside,
missed.
ball 3.
Soto gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that's is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business. Here's Nolan Arenado, 1 for 3. On the mound now, Mark Leiter Jr.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 down. 2 aboard with 1 out. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera. Runners at first and second for him with one down.
Yeah! Inside, ball one.
The Yankees trying to get back into this one here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yelich takes it in for the out. 2 down. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Leiter checks the runner. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Two on, 2 outs. And he dodges that fastball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's back at Yankee Stadium. We go to the ninth. Alejandro Kirk now at the plate.
Outside, that's a ball.
Line to left and foul ball. That one fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. And a man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jimenez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Aye.
Kirk gets his lead at first, nobody out. Makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Now it's the right fielder.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
So Mark Kotsay going with a pinch hitter here. Andy Ibanez. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down.
Ball.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball could be 2. The flip, there's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Edgar Caro stepping in now for the Yankees. Late with the swing there.
Ball.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Lenny Sosa, the next to hit. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Slider right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fought off foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Yankees with only one out remaining. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Judge now. They're down to their final strike.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traigo pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres. Estaba buscando una chica como tú. A quien le toca juguemos caro cruz. Ella no es tímida en la multitud. Rosita pa' la baby, todo su crew. La gente mirando y se desacató. El maquillaje sacó, ella tiene un fan club. Las gafas que al cielo, si no las Jean Paul. Todos los carros deportivos con